you have to do right now, because I'm going to leave you, and will give over to K-Frain. Yeah,
K-Frain, indeed, yes.
And
it was an absolute pleasure,
as always, man,
to cast with you, my man. And yeah, we're going to go into a little bit of a, let's say, minute break, and we'll be right back with you guys, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Have a nice day. See ya.
Very careful with the water, please. Steve!
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This was a quick one indeed, and we're back with the double Yoshi cast, as promised.
Exactly.
And, you know, what can two A-button pressers say to you? Well, we will see. I'm excited to have you here on the mic.
For sure.
I mean, you've been casting yesterday with Brexit, right?
Yeah, I did. It was great to have him on the cast, and
nice.
I'm very excited for the double Yoshi cast as well.
Yeah, well, speaking of excited, I'm excited about this one. Look at this, Tarik versus Ente here. And I believe this should be top 16, if I'm not mistaken. Tarik getting there and Ente getting their wins in top 32 as Tarik's getting dragged across the stage. He's getting slapped all around with a little bit of a stick, you know, with a slapped with the wooden sword right there.
Yeah, there's not much more to of a stick than it right now. So,
yeah.
So a little bit of mining to still do. Probably going for the stone stuff.
It's a stone stick now.
A stone stick,
yes. All right.
it's a little bit better now, but still nowhere to close to diamond. Of course, you're gonna see Steve mining for a long while, for basically every single game. I think Ente used to be a Pikachu player, right? Or do I have that wrong?
No, he's more or less played every DLC under the sun.
Okay.
I don't know what he played before DLC. I'm not 100% on that, but he's played everything. But that's a costly miss on that up smash. So much lag. He just stuck in place for so long, and Tarik just positioning himself for that nice slash with the what is that? Kunais, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some type of water sword at the very least. I believe it's a gigantic kunai. That's probably true.
I think it is. Anyway, it is still Ente getting that that stock directly afterwards with a up smash that actually hits. So great stuff there to Ente, keeping this one close. And you know, in general, like, what do you think about this matchup? Because while Steve, you know, is a very campy one, we have a lot of mobility on Greninja.
Yeah, exactly. I do think that Greninja runs down Steve quite easily. However, I don't know how effective he is at breaking those blocks. So if Ente just builds a wall, then I'm not sure how easy Greninja can get through that. But we haven't seen that much trouble coming in from Tarik.
I love that Tarik has gone for that up smash there, because the crafting table on the platform actually extended the hitbox for so long that Ente just fell into it and into the sweet spot as well. Usually it's the Steve tricks, you know, with the extension on the crafting table, but Tarik very knowledgeable about that, actually using it to his advantage as well.
Exactly, that's what we like to see. They're trying to get the recovery with the anvil, but instead getting the ledge trap with the down smash. That is such a strong move.
That looked like it shouldn't have hit, but it still did. And now with the jabs coming through, the quicker ones with the gold sword as well. That sword is already gone, as gold is very brittle there. Yeah, directly breaking.
Currently no tools on Ente, but he's fine with just like accepting that fact for now, because you want to save the diamond for this stock. And sometimes players like try to run into Steve when he's trying to craft for the diamond, and that just completely denies the diamond for Steve. Tarik tried to do that there, but Ente calling it out with the grab, throwing it away, getting those diamond tools, and with that diamond back air, that strong back air, closing out that first game.
Absolutely disgustingly strong. That diamond back air is so good, and you know, every trade that you're gonna get with that is going to be a trade against you, you know, against your favor there. So yeah, that was well done by Ente to get that game and to not get overwhelmed by the Tarik Greninja, which is a very difficult thing to do.
It definitely is.
Because the Tarik Greninja just has the pressure, you know.
I mean, just Tarik in general, first seed of the tournament for a reason, you know. He's definitely one of the best players in the entire continent. So it is absolutely a huge challenge to overcome, but getting that game won, that's step one of the way there. Oh yes,
also getting that cosplay started since yesterday actually, you know, looking very dapper in that suit. I don't know what he's cosplaying.
I have no idea, I thought it was just a suit.
I wanted to ask him beforehand, but then I got caught up in all manner of things, and so we're just kind of sitting here and and wondering what this might be. If I mean, I'm guessing you guys know, but we'll find out at some point here.
I'm sure there's someone in the audience that does know exactly what this character is supposed to be, but for now it's Tarik in a suit, and that is threatening enough.
Oh hell yes. All right, here we go. What is threatening as well is that those up air combos from the Steve, those early percent combos, just getting him an easy 50. Yeah, that feels so bad every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's wooden tools too, so you think it wouldn't do that much damage, but because the knockback is also so low at lower percentages, Steve can just get combo after combo after combo, and it just keeps going. It stacks up to maybe even 80% sometimes. There we saw Tarik using the block as a little bit of an extension, trying to go for the up air afterwards, but not quite getting that one. Would have been very fancy, but no cigar.
Right. Lovely recovery with the light weather from Ente as well, kind of zooming around a little bit, making it very hard for Tarik to get an edge guard.
Huge read on the up air there. I don't think he got punished for it directly, but that was quite a big read.
Oh, that was way too low. I don't know what's happened from Ente there. Maybe he thought he still had a double jump to, you know, play around with blocks or anything the likes, but he just fell way too low for the Elytra to make it back. And while not, you know, the most satisfying start, Tarik will surely take that lead, because playing with a lead against Steve is so much easier.
I feel like he might have still been able to make it back, but I think he just like instead. Wow, that barely whiffed. But I think instead of trying to go for like making it back, he didn't want to spend that TNT. He didn't want to spend the minecart on the iron. Maybe he knew that he didn't have the materials for it.
Oh my goodness, getting the read on the platform as well, and you can see that Ente has absolutely nothing in that resource bar at the moment. I don't even know how you accomplish that, but it's still enough to get the forward smash, and now he has some time to at least get a few charges of that iron, which is so important for Steam's gameplay.
Yeah, for sure.
Or Enderman, I guess.
Tarik go for quite some up smashes, even some charged one on that platform, and it makes me feel like he's very comfortable on this stage. And it's showing in the percents, but of course it's not that much of a deficit for Ente still. We know what kind of crazy things Steve can do.
Multi-hits. He's throwing out that up air once again. And actually, oh my god, the conversion of the block into the up air. Tarik is ready for it.
Yeah, the DBZ moment into the kill immediately. Tarik showing some top player expertise right there.
That was incredible. Like, this is something that throws a lot of players off, right? Because of the blocks just messing with what usually should have happened, but then doesn't. But Tarik just adapts on the fly in a matter of milliseconds.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Tarik has a pretty easy time with Greninja to run Steve down, and as we can see right now, Steve has no materials almost, only a little bit of iron, and that's not going to be a very strong minecart. It's just a minecart.
Yeah.
But he is going to get the forward air for it.
He might be too low. No, that's the Elytra tech. That still works out there for Ente. So good stuff from Ente to keep it close here, to at least bring him to the last stock. And there is Steve Cheese potential as he gets a few up airs there. Not quite the combo that you usually see from Steve's there. They're getting like 50. Instead, it's only, quote-unquote, 28. Still good. For 3 up airs, right?
Yeah, sure.
But it is still Tarik with a huge lead right here, and good catch, one of the light recovery as well with the water turrican, and gets the down tilt for the kill. I've never seen this.
That was forward tilt.
Well, same difference, you know.
Yeah,
it was forward tilt.
True. Down tilt would never kill.
That's why I was surprised, but it was a down angle forward tilt.
Yeah,
this is where the confusion comes from.
But I also didn't see it coming, but luckily I did see the move, because if that was down tilt for the kill, I would have been shook.
I think for down tilt he swipes with his arms, right, and he doesn't kick. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. I think it also might kill at maybe 300%. Maybe later.
At some point, maybe.
Probably.
Unless it's set knockback, which almost no move is.
I don't think it is, no. The down tilt sends like nowhere at lower percents.
Yeah.
It is a very nice confirm into forward air, though, so if that was a down tilt, we probably still would have seen the kill confirm.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, the forward tilt also works and gives you a little bit of a unique kill screen there, so I appreciate that from Tarik. Sure. Thanks for showing that off as we get into the third game here as well.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that it even hit that low. Like, I definitely didn't expect anything to hit at that point, but Steve's recovery, I guess it doesn't have like the best 2-frame or something, or that move just hits insanely low below the ledge.
I think that depends on what kind of Elytra tech you do. If you just go for straight up, you might get a nice snap, but if you go for the sliding thing... Oh, speaking of sliding things there with the water coming in, a little bit of a slippery slope there for Ente, but he manages to glide around the punish from Tarik.
Yeah, no punish from Tarik there, but it's still putting on a massive a bit of damage here, and the damage is done right back with just one Steve combo. That was quite some material spent on that combo, though. I think just like 4 dirt blocks, and you're gonna run out of those eventually.
Well, for now, after the start of the match, you quite have some resources to work with. As the down smash hits on the platform, it stays out for so long, as disjointed there, of course, as well. So Tarik just sticking those little frog feet into there.
I really like the 3 blocks into one like higher block that Ente's been doing, because Greninja seems to have quite some trouble going through there. Like forward air does just immediately break blocks. It breaks 2 at a time, but if you put 3 down, you have to throw another move.
Oh my goodness, and that's a Steve classic right there. The TNT and the down smash on it as well into he's fighting on his own block.
I think he was mining the stage from there. I've never seen that.
Oh, he could have mined the stage, the side of it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because if that was the block, it would break the block before he could like mine a whole lot of materials out of there. Well,
breaking his legs is Tarik right there as well with that forward air, getting that stock off, and at least keeping this kind of even. You don't want to play with a stock deficit against Steve. That is just recipe for disaster. But that conversion to the forward air, that was so strong as well. Of course, with the diamond tools now, massive damage.
one thing that I saw at the start of this stock for Ente is Tarik tried to do the same thing that he tried to do in the first game, which he got punished for, where he tried to push Ente away from the diamond, but just barely not being able to do so. Barely close enough to the crafting table to still get those diamond tools, and the damage is racking up because of it. Trying to go for the Elytra into up smash probably there.
Ooh. Oh, he got the lock, but he pushed Ente off. I believe he's trying to go for the footstool as well, but doesn't quite get it right there. I like the idea though, because at that point you're certainly dead if you're getting footstool.
Yeah, for sure. That was a great idea, but no cigar. Oh, wow, that grab hit so high.
Yeah, would have been massive mental damage as well with that footstool.
Yeah, so the momentum would definitely shift quite a bit in that scenario, but it's not going to happen. Going for the counter.
Interesting. Rare counter. That's another one. Might as well, go for a second one. Nobody expects the second one.
That was a side B, not a counter, but I feel like it's basically the same thing.
It is. It kind of just appears behind you. That's, but you're correct, yes.
Either way, it's teleports behind you. It's very spooky.
It is. And it's very strong, too, in either case.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't expect it to kill, honestly, but that move is a lot stronger than I thought.
It's not something you see Tarik use a lot either. It's, if you play against online Greninjas, that's only Shadow Sneak most of the time. But for Tarik, he's mostly relying on his strong neutral and with punishing game.
I think
but
that was
sometimes,
the second time he even used it in the entire set.
Okay.
That's
Whoa, that's a lovely setup on the platform right there. The mistech for Ente is going to spell disaster.
Yeah, it was looking so good for Ente that entire game, but then Tarik got a couple confirms, and that's all you need sometimes.
That
really
was
good stuff.
That was really, really well done, and kind of shows a little bit of a momentum shift, I think, as well, because Ente has really not been able to keep Tarik out as much as he has been able to in the first game.
Yeah, exactly. Like Tarik has really been rushing him down and showing that like this matchup is definitely still very hard for Steve, or at least that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Steve definitely has the tools to like combo Greninja for a while, but keeping him out, even with that setup of 3 blocks, you're wasting 4 blocks with that setup because you need that higher one as well, or else Greninja will literally just run over it.
God, that actually just took the stock almost there from Tarik. The 2 back airs into the water, the Hydro Pump there.
Messing up the combo.
That could have been huge, and the combo could have been huge as well if Ente didn't mess it up. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a big momentum shift as well. Oh, the footstool tech? That's not stuff you see very often. I think it happens a little bit more often with Greninja players than with others, but...
We're going back to Smash 4, apparently.
Exactly.
My goodness. A little bit of a callback here from Tarik. Oh, almost setting up the up smash with the block as well. Tarik is playing so well and placing himself under the minecart to get the punish. Those up smashes have been huge for Tarik all throughout the set.
They tried to do the thing again where he tried to push him away from the platform, or from the crafting table. Once again, it didn't work, but I thought it would be far enough away. But apparently in the middle of the platform, you just like always get the tool as Steve, I think. It looked like that at least.
Well, sometimes you even get the tool even if it doesn't look like it. Sometimes you don't, as you already said. Sometimes you just lose the resource for some reason. It's a little bit weird.
Really? I've never seen that.
I think that happens. I actually might be incorrect.
That sounds like Super Smash Brothers.
I'm not 100% sure on that. Steve is a very, very deep character to figure out everything. But Ente has certainly done the work and getting a nice little scoop with the up smash there as well. Tarik with a little bit of an unsafe dash attack there to try and whiff punish that landing.
Trying to go for the gold to see if you can get some quick resources that make all of your moves just a little bit faster, and it makes your mining a little bit faster too.
Everything just gets faster.
Exactly, which is really nice to have, but you need to hold on to your stock if you want to do some mining. He really needs to get some type of combo.
No, the accidental B reverse. That's a Steve classic. That is me with every single stock on Steve, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Breaker.
And it happens to the best, apparently. So if you're an aspiring Steve player and this happens to you a lot, don't feel bad.
I think that was a 60% combo.
Yeah, no, I'm not even mentioning it at this point. That's just normal.
Yeah, that's just Steve things, really. I did want to mention, though, because I've been mentioning it so often that Tarik is trying to do it.
Yeah.
He got it this time. At the beginning of this stock, he pushed him away, and Ente wasn't able to get the stone resources.
And here we go, though. Forward air spike. Is that deep enough? No, it is not. as Tarik does not immediately die and thus has not vertical recovery. Oh, that could have been hard punished, but actually Tarik a little bit too late on that, going for the dash check into back air there. Still good damage, but not getting the kill just yet. Another confirm to the up air, another one to maybe get the stock. Oh, no iron, but he stalls in the air for just long enough.
I think that Tarik had the call out, but neither of them were aware that there was no iron.
Yeah, I think so as well. Alright, in any case, Ente got that nice little spike there once again. Now off stage, and no iron there, Ente. You can't get that anvil to spawn on Tarik's head. Has one charge.
There we see it again, just the ease with which Greninja can just get those blocks away and just get rid of all of the materials that Ente might want to get.
Yeah, and that offstage interaction, they're a game of centimeters.
Yeah.
They're so close. If that water hit once, Ente, I think that stock would have been gone, but that's a lovely confirm to up air. Does not quite do it. Good DI from Ente to stay alive. For Battlefield has absolutely huge blast zones as well, so Ente, he has to hold on to this one as well. This might be his last winner side stock, and it certainly will be with that forward air. Tarik will take the set 3-1 against Ente.
Yeah. That was a really good showing, I think, by both players. But Tarik, of course, showing that the adaptation's really there. Like that first game, I'm not sure how close it was.
It was very, I think it was a 2-stock for Ente even.
Yeah, I thought
it was
so.
very Ente favor.
It was definitely very much in his favor. But Tarik really showing that he can make those adaptations and just clutch it out. Of course, like we were saying, I kind of think that matchup is pretty hard for Steve, just seeing how easily Greninja can just get into that space. There's just like, you have no time to mine for any of your resources for like half of the game. We saw that there was just no iron available whatsoever for Ente, but you're not gonna do a whole lot when you don't have iron, Steve.
I'm very happy that Tarik